In today's episode, we had to do a bit of a restart just to make sure that our town actually survived at a decent pace. So stay tuned to see what happened. Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Patron. We are in deep trouble and we are running out of food. We've got a food shipment coming in, but whether we will make it in time, I have no idea. We're holding on with like 14 adults, 3 young and 10 children, and I'm honestly hoping that we'll get through this. We've got 1 hunter, 2 fishermen going, 2 miners, no herbalists. That's okay. I don't think we need herbalists just now. But we might be in trouble. If we can't get enough food in, we will have an issue. We've got to gather it. Can we? Can't drop the dock worker right now. We can drop the tailor. We can drop the toolsmith. And what we'll do is we'll try and make sure that we continue to have enough fishermen and things on the books. I think that might do the trick. 34 food. We should hopefully, I'm hoping we can get through to the other side. Our dock worker just shouldn't die. We've had another one die. Definitely had another one die. We had 14. We had a child die as well. So it's going to be really touch and go at this point in time. Touch and go. This food, it just can't get here quick enough. There's just too many people still starving. Can we get through? No food in the warehouse yet again. Can the next bout of food come on in? Another one's died. Come on, next round of food, please. Yeah, our walking distances is definitely a problem. Did not expect it to be as much of a problem. And this is just not coming quick enough. Can we get this here quicker? This is fully upgraded. Nothing we can do here at this point in time. A couple of extra people died. Yeah, this might be too challenging to come back from. Basic goods lacking. Yeah, what is the basic goods that's lacking? Clothing? Or is it just food? Yeah, clothing is lacking, but food is the real issue, I think. Oh, crap. And now we don't have a dock worker. Oh! Yeah, we're not going to make it. Not going to make it. Because even if the dock worker comes back, I'm not sure the food will get here in time. Oh, there's some food coming in. A little bit of food available now. Hopefully people can feed themselves. But we're so low on population. Getting through this will be a challenge. A sunken ship. What's happened? A ship is sunk off the coast of our fair city. We should send a search party and see what they can find. Organize a search and rescue party. Focus on helping the survivors. Adults 5, children 3, peasants and laborers -20 to immigration. Merchants and gentry, immigration 30. Send a party and search any goods floating around. The town needs anything we can retrieve. We need the people, to be honest. I think the food will do the thing, will do the trick. I don't know why this one will drop so much. Why the immigration for peasants and laborers will drop. But merchants and maybe those are the people that's on board. Maybe these guys aren't going to help us that much. Should we get the food? I would rather like the people, to be honest. Let's get the people. Extra people is what we need at this point. We should get some food in. But if the dock worker can actually arrive, that would help us a lot. Let's get the hunters back up. Get another fisherman in place. Yeah, hunters up, fishermen. No food yet again. Another fisherman. More people dying? Wow. Wow, they're still dying. Even with the extra people, they're still dying. And again, I don't have this one. Okay, now there's a fair bit of food available. I think that should help us out. Wonder where that food came in from. Anyway, that should help us out. Hopefully the dock worker will arrive and that food that we've ordered will also arrive. That is quite problematic. Wow, 7 people only. Wow, no carriers. There's enough food. People won't die of starvation anymore. I think we've managed to clear that out. But do I need a dock worker over here? Did we lose the beetroot that was coming in? No, it seems like it actually did arrive. That was this guy, is the beetroot. Okay, excellent. So that's in place. So maybe for the time being, what we'll do is we'll drop the dock worker. We'll get a carrier. We don't have a woodcutter. We don't have any miners. Well, we don't have anything, really. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. What we need to do is make sure that we get a gatherer, a forester. Probably need a woodcutter straight away. Yeah, our food is now going to be okay. So let's just get a woodcutter back online. I think that will get us in shape. So what we need to do is urgently grow our population. Unfortunately, this game does not really allow you to do anything to grow your population. Let's speed things up a little bit and see if we can't maybe sort that out. We've got a fair bit of everything. We don't need extra tools or all of the other bits and pieces. The first one we'll probably need from here on out is a tailor. As soon as we can afford to get one, but I think that's about it. We've got like one of each profession, but we're speeding along in the hopes that we'll actually survive. Let's have a bit of a look over here. Wow, these guys are, well, obviously we have no one working here. The things have been fully built. The game does look really nice if you go into this like kind of level of detail, right? Look at that. Really nice detail right there. Might be good for a bit of a screenshot. If I take the jobs board back, yeah, we're running really low. Maybe if I get the tailor up and running, we can get a few bits and pieces with clothing. Fine clothing. Fine clothes. There we go. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Okay, so let's switch these things back on. I grabbed a bit of a screenshot over there. Now, hopefully, our population can grow a little bit. I'm not necessarily that confident, but our food should be okay with this low population that we have. But yeah, it's a bit of a challenge for us. Please notify the king that we accept this gift. 20 lumber. I'd rather they send a few people our way. Is there something we can do to get more people? We might switch this one off just so that we're not spending any money. There's nothing we can do here to get additional people at this stage, and nothing in here we can use to get that. Details, overview, details, no decrease. Anyway, there's a fair bit of challenge going on over here. Hopefully we can claw our way back. I hope we can. We need to fill a ton of population. Is everybody running around? Seems to be. Okay, food is coming back up. You have to be so careful with the food situation. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip forward until we get that population back. And I'm back. Unfortunately, it didn't. It took ages. I kind of got it to kind of stabilized in the previous one, but it took ages. It was just not moving. So I started new, fresh, and now I've on the same map in exactly the same location. Let me pause and show you around quickly. The quarry and mines are still in the same spot. I've kind of come back to about the same spot where we left off. This is now the spot where we're doing our hunting and harvesting and all these kind of things. I've got a nice little cluster of homes over here, and our fishing is over here, and I'm going to build a dock over here. I thought I'd build the dock a little earlier in the previous one. This one must have been a bit better. Now, our food situation is much, much better. I've got nothing extra here, to be honest. It's all the same stuff. It's just due to the locations. So people aren't walking that far to get to their jobs, and I think that's what's making the big difference. So it's not surprising that's the case, but it's a lesson learned. Now, we're right about back at where we were. It's probably some of the research we're behind on, but we do need an extra couple of houses now. So let me quickly sort out a few houses, but we're looking pretty healthy as it stands. Let's just switch on this so we get this in kind of the right spot. I'm actually kind of tempted to do another, oops, that's not the one, another one of these this way around. Let's just get that in there. Yes, perfect. So there we go. So we'll do that. Wow, they build really, really quickly now. So let's do that. I'll show you around. Just get our grid pattern back on. We'll go all the way around here. I'm trying to do the double roads this time. It just looks a little nicer. Get out of there. So now we've got sufficient housing and all these kind of things, sufficient food for the time being. Our money is lagging a little bit, and our iron is lagging a little bit as well. I'm not too sure why that is the case. Let's see if we can upgrade over here. Optimization here would help quite a lot if we can kind of sort that out. Not sure that's going to be a feasible operation, unless, you know what I can do is I can switch this off for a little bit so we get iron up so that we can get this one built. Then we can go ahead, do optimization and all these kind of things also. So that would be cool. I've got tons of workers available. We can get another quarryman in. I'm also kind of starting to look at, can we maybe, I've already done the expansion over here. Probably need to do a few upgrades in this location as well. Get the fertilizer upgraded going on, get the axes in place, so we kind of get this one all sorted out. So this one is now fully upgraded, Forester's Hut, so hopefully we're up at a decent pace in terms of getting that all sorted out. It's built. Okay, perfect. So as we can assign a dock worker, and now that should start working. As soon as we can do the optimization here, that would be useful. There we go. So we should be able to do optimization now. Oh, we're short on money. Money should be in just a minute. There we go. Now we'll do optimization. So we use a little bit less of these guys. Optimization 3 is going to cost us a little bit more, but even less upkeep. I think that's an important one for us to get to as soon as we can. In the meantime, we've got tons of herbs available. So let's quickly start selling some herbs. I think that's going to be good. We'll get some money through that way. Now we need a little bit more iron to do a further optimization here. I think making sure that you get your efficiencies done just right is another, I think, probably thing that you just have to do. You can't go without it. But all my miners in place at the moment. Do we have quarrymen? We've got quarrymen. So everything should be booming along at this point in time. Money is kind of moving in, so can we go with cleared path, increase herbalist hut efficiency near gatherer shelter? Let's go and get that one. We'll get tracking prey as well to try and get that up improved. 30 nets has been improved. We can also add additional capacity here to get more food. Let's go ahead and do that, get an extra fisherman in place. We don't want to go down the same route as we did last time, so let's just make sure we've got all of that sorted. Can we drop in cranes? Well, as soon as we can do optimization, let's do that optimization there. So now we're really low on what it's going to cost us to do tools. Oh, there's a storage problem. Oh man. I think we got this one in the last one. So there was some rats, I believe. So we can do minus 20 on the safety, which is not the best thing for us to do at the moment. I'd rather lose the venison and the lumber. I think we're fine on the food. The lumber is a little bit low, but we should be able to recover from that fairly easily. We need a little bit more iron over here, and then we can go and upgrade our production as well for tools. Can we actually do our production improvements over here. Let's do that. Let's get some upgrades going for our production of... Oh, that was coal. Wrong way around. What we can do is we can, as soon as this one go, we can sell a little bit of coal, and then we can do the production upgrades for the iron. As soon as that's done. Can we upgrade this one though? Let's upgrade this one. So this thing moves a little quicker. Now let's move a few coal out there. There we go. Get some money for that, and then we'll start doing our Prospector 3 upgrades over here as well. I think the durable tools piece is something that I want to do also, just to make sure that we minimize the use of lumber. Let's go ahead and do that. That's fully upgraded over there. Okay, so that's looking a lot better now. I do want to make a few more upgrades over here just so that we get cranes too, so the ship delivery times are better. And then the next one we'll do is ship draft 1 and 2, so that we can get bigger ships to come in over here. But I think that is about appropriate now. We need further upgrades here. Maybe with a little bit more time, with a little bit more money, we can do the durable tools here and drop the upkeep even further, which is both a money and a lumber improvement. We've got everything we need at the moment. So this is holding steady, much better. Food is looking healthy, really healthy. What we need to do is improve our lumber situation. But I think that should help quite a lot. And do a bit more durable tools over here and drop the lumber requirement there. What's our lumber requirement here? Ooh, our lumber requirement here is still pretty high. We should be able to sort that out and make some other upgrades here as also. So let's see. Can we ship a few more things out? Let's ship another... What can we ship out? Let's ship out some fish. I think we can quite comfortably ship out some fish. Let's trade that away. What we'll do is we'll use that money to get some bigger ships coming in. And another one. So now we should be able to move a little bit more at a time. Out of money yet again. And our population is now steady and growing. So this is looking pretty good. We've got a decent amount of workers available with all jobs filled. And now we're out of firewood. We need to start. Okay, what I'll need to do, let's pause the game. Let's unlock coal. So people can actually use coal to warm their houses. Until we get our firewood back up on track. I would like us to improve this situation as well. I do wonder what the situation's like with our herbs. Can we get that herbs done a little quicker? Yeah, pay the money so we get more herbs more quickly. And our herbalist should now be more effective as well due to one of the research pieces that we've done. Need a fair bit more money though, but we'll move a bit more herbs. We should be able to do that. And then we haven't set up clothing yet. In the other game, I've set up clothing by this stage. We haven't set up clothing yet. I'll set up clothing somewhere over here. That should be quite helpful. Yeah, I don't want to go into this side too much. The town needs to kind of grow in this area over here. Convict ship arrived. Okay, a ship full of convicts has arrived. Their papers bear the royal seal of approval, sire. What shall we do? If the king wishes, we'll take them in. So that gives us 2 convicts, but it drops the safety tremendously. I don't think we need to do that. Let's go. We won't allow the criminals over here to improve our safety rating. That's going to be pretty good. And it's going to put up the loyalty of some, but drop the loyalty of peasants. But that's okay. Let's do that. That's going to be, I think, an appropriate response. We don't need those extra 2 as much as we might like to have them. We don't need it as much. Let's, kind of forgot that it's that much, so we'll do that. What else can we move? We can move a bit of leather. Let's move a bit of leather over there. Excellent. Extra good 500s coming in over here. Mechanization. We need some tools. Okay, so if we need tools, we need to switch this guy on straight away. Let's throw the furnace at it for improved efficiencies. Excellent. So that's now fully upgraded. So we should get tools at quite a rapid pace here. And then we'll need money for the rest of that. But I think we're growing nicely. Tools is another good selling product if we can sell it at a reasonable rate. I mean, if we can produce it at a reasonable rate, selling tools is a great way of going about it. We are running low on some of these things, so let's switch off the use of coal again. How's our optimization here? We could try and optimize this efficiency. These are both fully upgraded, so we should be producing iron at a fairly good rate now. We'll produce more coal as well, but I think the big ticket item for us is to make sure that we produce a little bit more lumber. What we can do is do a little bit of a quick chop while we're at it. So let's just, let's pick up whatever we can over here. Let's do a bit of a chop over there. A bit of extra lumber is not going to be too bad. This one's dropped below 2,000, so we need to make sure that we keep an eye on that. Definitely want to make sure we do that. Once this one goes up to 300, we'll up our game over here with some mechanization, further bit improvements to mechanization. Pop that one in. This one is going to be 150. Hopefully we can sell something again. Anything we can sell? Ooh, I'm kind of tempted to sell some fish. But a stone might not be the worst thing. Let's sell some stone. Actually, let's just do 200 of the stone. The stone is not a very expensive one. Tools we're using. Leather, we could probably sell about 100 leather. Let's drop another 100 of this and see if we can squeeze in 100 of herbs. I think that's good. Let's do that. That should do the trick. We'll do that trade, get a bit of extra money in place, and now we can go ahead and improve this even more. Let's what's going on? The crown has endeavors all around the world, and the duties each subject to help make that happen. From now on, the king is raising taxes on certain goods, not on herbs. I don't think so. So let's go with this one instead. Let's reduce the garbage over here so that we use less of that. Again, we might do that again. So we'll use even less lumber. The less lumber we can get away with, the better. Nice. We've got a lot of people available. We may be able to expand some slots somewhere. If we expand a slot over here, we'll get way more herbs. That means we can sell herbs quicker for more money quickly. Alternatively, we could also start looking at improving. Well, we need to go into clothing. Let's expand the herbs production. So it's a fairly minor cost. We'll add an extra person. We've got the worker available. And that herbs is going to help us out quite nicely. Now, over here, what have we done with regards to food? So we haven't actually done all of this. Let's improve that one, expert butchering, so we get slightly better at this. Trapper, so the production in winter goes a little better. We'll get to those upgrades fairly soon, I'm hoping. Hope that's gone up a little bit. We might have to do an extra one of these guys. At some point, our food production is holding steady. All of these are holding nicely. That's holding nicely as well. And our lumber is now also starting to hold a little bit better. Okay, shall we pop back in here and see what we can do? We can do tracking prey, which increases hunting lodge efficiency near a herbalist hut. That's going to help us out. So let's grab that. Get more food production from our hunters. Yeah, that should be useful. Something we can sell. Not quite yet. We need to make a move into clothing. The clothes shop would be the next one we do. Got enough money for it, so let's go and get the clothes shop. That's going to be a good one. We do have the worker available, so we can kind of build that straight away and see how that goes. Nice. We just need way more money at this point in time. But yeah, the tools production is going up quite nicely now. So is the firewood. What we need to keep an eye on is the lumber. Okay, the research has been done. So can we have a look at the clothes shop? Excellent. It squeezes in here quite nicely and will allow for quite a nice reach over there. Alternatively, we could place it in here and it'll get a pretty good reach over here too. I think that is a better spot for it. So let's pop in the clothing shop over there. got so many workers available. That's going to grow really quickly. We can get the tailor in place and then we can start producing clothes. Clothes is another one that is really good to export. Not enough workers for the first time. I think that's fine. That's very close to enough workers either anyway. There's a number of additional houses open. So that's good. That'll help. That'll help again. Is there anything for us to export at this point? We can potentially export some tools and some other bits and pieces. So if we go with the tools, tools is pretty expensive. So let's export like 100 tools. That's going to be a very good. That's going to fetch a good price. Then let's not do lumber, not do iron, leather. We're going to use for clothes now. We can certainly do some. About at least 100 of the herbs, and then we'll do 100 coal as well. There we go. That's a pretty good number. We'll do the trade, we'll get the money in, and we'll make our move into starting some additional research. Ice fishing is maybe the one, so we can continue to improve our fishing abilities. Nice. Our population is looking really good. We haven't enacted anything just yet. Construction good has not been researched, but maybe that's the one that we want because that'll help our lumber production a fair bit. Research has been done, so ice fishing is improving the situation, so our fishing numbers should go up. Yeah, look at that. We are producing a hell of a lot of fish at this point in time. That's good. I like that. Yeah, this setup with the closer distances is definitely much better than the previous setup. Much better. Let's pop back in here and see where we're at. We started doing these other ones, so let's just maybe work our way through some of these. Food production was one that we already had. I don't think that's a vital component to us right now. The construction goods might be one that we would like to enact a little earlier now, because that goes for iron mines, coal mines, quarries, foresters' huts, toolsmiths, and brickworks. I mean, this is going to be really good. Let's get this one up and running, and we'll enact it. That's going to be really helpful if we can run that one through. That's going to really help all of these things. 10% increase over all of those. Going to be massive. Okay, get that one in place, and let's enact the construction goods. Going to be a good one for us. That'll help us. Can we? Oh, we can still do improvements over here. So let's do that. Use less of everything. We'll do that one, and let's do Prospector 3 also. So that's good. Now over here, mechanization to improve the upkeep. So let's do that. Yeah, less. Make sure we use less lumber. That's the plan. Even that one, less lumber, as limited lumber as we potentially can. We don't need improvements in that productivity just yet. That's looking pretty good altogether. And our herbs, man, our herbs is not going as quickly as I would have liked it to go, because I want to continuously be shipping out something, and this guy is not standing at the ready. Wow, it's terrible weather right now. Okay, let's quickly have a look in here. What is the next piece? Let's start working on some of these. They are pretty cheap, and we do need to get them to the other side. The little things that increases the general happiness when clothes within the radius of the clothes shop. That's why the clothes shop is close to the houses. And let's get the small park component. Excellent. And then we'll start making our way to the carpenter's hut. And there's a few other things. Essential budgeting. Yeah, there's a few other things. Then we start to get into farming. The gathering hall allows us to start doing farming. That'll help quite a lot as well. Then we get into clay pits and stone roads and pottery workshops and things like that, which will be another exciting component of what we're going to be doing. So let's where's my mouse pointer? It gets lost on the snow. So let's make sure to move some herbs again. And clothes not quite available. Okay, what are we looking like with tools? Let's move 100 tools. Ooh. 100 tools, that's going to be a big number. 800, there we go. That's awesome. That's quite helpful right over there. Can we improve this? Optimization. Yes, precision tools, so that helps the production. So let's upgrade this a bit if we can. We've fully upgraded that one. Oh, we're out of firewood? No. Anyway, I'll open up the coal if we run out of firewood. Wow, that's a pricey movement over there. I'm going to increase this production. Let's do that one. Upgrade that so we do even more now. Out of firewood yet again. Okay, what I'll do is I will unlock the coal. So the guys have a little something to heat their homes with. Our food is looking pretty good. As long as we keep above 2,000, I'll be happy for now. Okay, back in business over here. I'm going to lock the coal again. And then we'll go back to firewood only. Okay, I think that'll do us. That'll do us for now. Wouldn't mind moving a bit of stone. Let's move some stone. Stone is not an expensive resource, but we can go about moving 300 stone for a little bit of cash. Out of firewood yet again. Let's do the that's actually done. Let's upgrade that one so that we use even less lumber on it. Our population is growing quite nicely. Make sure we have sufficient carriers. Out of that yet again, we can expand it with an extra person. Might be worth it since we've got the extra. Let's do that. Expand it, the extra person, get an extra woodcutter in there. Now this thing should be producing a fair bit. As soon as the extra person arrives, this thing should go, 1,200 per worker per year. So now up to 2,400. Okay, so now hopefully we shouldn't have any further problems. All of these other numbers are quite good and stable. Looking really good. We don't have any open homes, so there's one over here. We probably need to expand that one again. Let's quickly see about laying out a few more. Not going to work in there, but we probably can do a few down here. Let's just get the grid on. So a couple. That's going to be okay. We don't want to do too many homes, but a few extras is always good. Excellent. That's looking pretty good. We are really doing a decent job now. Let's get herbalist training going on again. So that's now fully upgraded. Let's just see what else do we need to upgrade over here. That's fully upgraded. We should certainly do expert skinning, expert trapping or trapper training. Yeah, so that proves certain things, and then expert skinning as well, leather production. So this one is much better now. We need a little bit more money. Can we send out one more? Yeah, let's just do that. That's going to be okay. Let's trade all of those, and we'll go about. This is fully upgraded. Let's just upgrade our hunter over here. Expert skinning. Now this thing is on super efficiency and should help us produce a fair bit more clothes. What's going on with this? This needs a bit more optimization going for it. Get some precision tools going on. So hopefully we'll produce a lot of clothes with that now. Okay, guys, I think that's where we're going to leave it. We will go our way through to the Carpenter's Hall and all of these others. Ooh, let's get the small statue as well. Actually, what we did have in the previous game, which we don't have over here now, is a couple of small parks. That spot over there is going to look really nice for a park over there. I like that. Maybe a statue on the other side of things. Rotate it over there. A bit of a statue over here at the water's edge. Yeah. Oh, and there's one more thing that I actually wanted to show you, and we may be running out of time now, but one more thing that I wanted to show you is in this one, you've got these road signs. Help citizens find their way quicker. They move 5% faster while near a road sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place one over here so that it helps us out get people moving a little quicker in this area. There's not an extra kind of spot somewhere in this area, but we may also kind of move a little something in there so that we've got some of these signs wherever we go, so that we continue to optimize the movement of our people, because that seems to have made a massive difference in this version as opposed to the previous one. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, if you want us to continue this, please do let me know. This is now the 3rd episode and we've made a restart, so do let me know. I'm still enjoying it. I'm probably going to throw in at least one more until I start seeing your comments. So do remember to leave the comments down below. And if you are interested in picking up this game, look in the description below. You can support the channel by using the affiliate link for Humble Bundle. It's in the description. See you next time. Bye bye.